Okay, hey YouTube, what's going on guys? Today I'm here and I'm not really doing a cigarette review. I'm just smoking my normal Newport 100s, but what I am doing is I'm responding to a YouTube comment that I got on my YouTube page from Shorty43204, and they asked me, says, what kind of what kind of cigarettes do you think is best for just starting out, for people just starting to smoke? I had my little sheet here that I was looking down at, that I had scribbled down something real quick. And so since I have a couple of people who I know are first time smokers who are watching my channel, I just wanted to go over a couple of things for first time smokers. And the first thing I'm going to go ahead and say, you see this probably on every cigarette review: smoking is bad, it causes this and that and all that bullshit. What the fuck ever. We all know that. We still continue to smoke because obviously we don't give a shit. So, if you're going to smoke, you're going to smoke. And, I'm not responsible for anything that anyone does besides myself. So if someone asks me a question and they want to know something, I'm going to go ahead and give them my answer to it. So the first thing I wanted to go over, which I went over in one of my previous videos, was packed and unpacked cigarettes. It doesn't seem like such a big deal, but it really does make a big deal at the end of the day. I'm going to start with unpacked cigarettes. They will burn a lot quicker. They're going to burn a lot quicker, and the fire, it will fall off of the end of the cigarette if you thump the cigarette really hard, or if you're driving in the car and you stick the cigarette out of the window. That fire is going to come off, and then you're going to have to relight, and that's going to alter the flavor of the cigarette. So I really recommend packing. But unpacked cigarettes, you will get a much bolder taste. You'll get the full body of the cigarette. But packing your cigarettes is a really good option as well, because it allows you to be able to thump that cigarette just a little bit harder without having to worry about the cherry falling off the end of the cigarette. If you're moving around a lot when you smoke, or if you're doing a lot of other activities while smoking, I suggest that you pack your cigarettes, because it's going to pack that tobacco down a lot tighter, and it's going to allow you to be able to thump ashes and be able to stick it out the window. And you're still going to get a good taste off of the cigarette, but I think that most people prefer the packed cigarette. Anyway, so this video is for Shorty43204. Thanks for your question. The question was, what kind of cigs is best for a person just starting out? I started out smoking Newport 100s. Newport 100s in a box. That's what I started with. I really don't know much about you, Shorty. I don't know much about you. I don't know if you're a menthol type person. I don't know if you're a non-menthol type person. I don't know if you like lights or whatever. My thing is just, don't be afraid to try something different. Don't be afraid to try a new brand. But for a first-time smoker, I think that either, if you want a good menthol, I think that the Newport would be a great choice. You can get the shorts, or you can get the 100s, how I smoke. I think that the Newports, if you want to try menthol, I think the Newports would be a very good cigarette. For a first-time smoker, it is going to be a little strong, but over the years, over the months that you continue to smoke, if you choose to, I believe that you'll get used to it and you'll find it very enjoyable. Another cigarette would probably be the Marlboro Reds. They have Marlboro Reds 100s, and then you just have the regular Marlboro Reds. I think one of those would be a good choice. It's not a menthol cigarette, but it is a full-bodied, full-flavored cigarette, and it's really good. And I think for a first-time smoker, that is something that you may need to try, would be the Marlboro 100s, because it's a little bit lighter tobacco. It's not as heavy. It's not as knock you down in the dirt as the Newports are, because Newports are very excuse me. Newports are very, very strong cigarettes, and that's why I like them. But I think that you would really enjoy a pack of Marlboros. So, you know, any old Marlboro will do, because Marlboro, they make a really good quality cigarette. You know, I'm just a Newport person, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to pack your cigarettes. So you take your wrist here, give it a couple of hard smacks, then you want to go ahead and pull your little, whatever this shit is called. You pull that out, and you get your cigarette. You get your cigarette out, and look at how packed that is. That's really, really packed, and it's a nice looking tobacco. There's fucking flies out here, and I'm barbecuing right now. That's probably why they're around. I'm barbecuing. I'm about to throw just a little get together with a couple of friends, smoke a couple of cigarettes, you know, drink a little bit. Newport. But yeah, I like my cigarettes packed. They allow me to move around a little bit more. One pack of Marlboros that I would recommend that you don't try would be the Marlboro Black. It's a black pack, and it has a red lining around the black, and their menthol, you know, it's a good cigarette if you're not as active as I am. I'm, you know, most of the time walking down the street, smoking a cigarette, riding in the car. And on the Marlboro Black, I wanted to do an update, so I'll kind of use this as my update right here. The Marlboro Black menthol with the red lining around it, the filter would fall apart on me, and it would make the cigarette awful. You know, the cigarette would burn kind of funny. It would have little black spots where the cigarette, I call it a burst, where the tobacco wouldn't burn properly, and it would droop down and have the cigarette looking all funky and stuff like that. And I really didn't enjoy smoking those cigarettes. I couldn't wait till I was done with them. I went ahead and smoked them because I spent my money on them, but I wouldn't buy them again because they just weren't good for an active person like me. Now, if you're just sitting out on the back like this, it would probably be a good cigarette. But Newports, the fuck was that? Newports and the any Marlboro would be good. I can't think of the name of that other Marlboro menthol that I had, but it came in a white pack, and it had a green. Like the packaging was white and it had the Marlboro across there, but the top was green, and it was menthol, and that was a really nice cigarette. It was a light kind of menthol, but it was strong at the same time, if you know what I'm talking about. It was easy going down, real smooth, but it had that menthol kick to it that I really like and that I really enjoyed. And I think that you'll enjoy that as well, Shorty 43204. But, you know, if you have any other questions about cigarettes or things like that, just ask me and I'll post a video for you and explain my answer in more depth than I can if I sat there and wrote you back on YouTube. So, you know, those were just a couple of things that I wanted to go over. But my thing is just, when smoking, have fun. You know, get a couple of friends who smoke so you guys can smoke different brands and see what you like and see what you don't like. Because my thing is about smoking is you never know what you don't like until you try it. So you can't say that you don't like a particular brand if you've never tried it. And I'm open to trying any kind of cigarette, you know, as long as it's worth the money. You know, I don't want to buy a pack of cigarettes and then have to force myself to smoke it. I think when smoking cigarettes, it should just be all about having fun and enjoying the experiences you have while smoking. So I just wanted to go ahead and answer Shorty's, I'm going to call you Shorty 43 because I don't have time to read all this shit. I just wanted to answer Shorty 43's comment. So like, comment, and subscribe. You know, this really wasn't a cigarette review. This was just kind of something for my first time smokers who are looking for their brand, trying to find what it is that they're going to be smoking for the time that they're smokers. And so my suggestion to you would be either Newports, or go to the store if you can and pick up a pack of Marlboros, because I think that those will be something that you'll really enjoy. Excuse me, I don't know what the heck is going on. I almost cursed. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Please like, comment, subscribe. I just came back from the store. I just actually bought these cigarettes, and I wanted to buy another pack of cigarettes, but no one has written me and come up with any new ideas for cigarettes for me to review. I know there's millions of cigarettes out there, so I know somebody out there can come up with a brand that they want me to try.